All right, so I'm off to see the property. Same one as before. You know, I forgot my shades. Whatever. And my Uber's about to pull up right now. I think he's here. NGN 334. Buenas, ¿cómo está? So I'm in the Uber right now. As of recently, they've been asking for codes. I don't know if they're doing the same thing in the States. Like when you're about to board an Uber, they ask you for a code that you have to give to the driver. And I know why they're doing it, because it's for safety reasons, because, you know, you don't want to get into the wrong Uber and something bad happen, especially for the ladies. So down here, they're asking for a code now. I don't know if the same thing is happening in the States, maybe, but I've only noticed it down here because I live down here. So on my way to this property that a friend of mine from Medellin wants me to check out here in Santa Marta. It's a development. There's some investors that got together to build a kind of like some sort of building for nomads, digital nomads. So I'm about to go check out the development and just ask some questions about, you know, when they're starting the project, when it's projected to be done, so on and so forth. And there's already a building that has already been erected, and they're going to show me that building. They're going to show me some properties, some apartments that I want to do a tour to show you guys how the apartments look here in Santa Marta. So we're on our way over there right now. Muchas gracias. Que la vea bien. I got everything right. Push. Hola. ¿Se encuentra, cómo se llama esta? Cheyenne. Listo, gracias. Terrazas Tayrona. So this place is called Terrazas Tayrona. So she's gonna come down and show me the spot, see what's going on. I was actually here the other day, but I didn't have access to any apartments because I had to get, you know, I had to make a reservation, and one of the owners got back to me kind of late. So, hola, ¿cómo está? Mucho gusto, mucho gusto.
Entonces por eso le digo, no vale
Sí,
la pena.
no vale la pena, tiene que estar como ordenado.
No, eso es en Cartagena,
Cartagena.
pero aquí no.
Aquí no.
Aquí no es muy común.
So we're gonna go check out this apartment here. So kindly asked.
Eso es el 13-4.
So este es un Airbnb.
¿Cómo?
Este es como un Airbnb.
Sí.
Eso, okay. So this is an Airbnb right here that they have here in Santa Marta.
Ah, ok.
I'm
¿Le
gonna do.
abren los blancouts? ¿Le subo blancouts?
Sí, por favor. Sí, por favor. She's gonna pull up those shades so we can see the views of the surrounding areas. So this is the kind of view you get over here. It's pretty nice, actually. Check out the balcony, huh? Look at the balcony. All glass. Don't get too drunk and fall off this thing because you're gone. So look it up. I mean, they're building a lot around here. You can see the ocean. And on the left, you can see the hills with some cactuses. It does get a little dry here, I believe, in the dry season. So I think we're on the tail end of the rainy season, if I'm not mistaken. So, está bien bonito.
Sí, está muy bonito.
Es chiquitico, pero.
Sí.
Close that up. So we got the kitchen. As you can see, the fridge, not too shabby. You know, that's all you need. And a cute little sink here next to the bathroom. And this is very popular here. These glass showers are very popular in in Colombia, because I live in Medellin. So in Medellin, they have a lot of them too. So kind of cute. This is for like, you know, maybe a couple or a single person. Because if you look at the bedroom, it's perfect for a couple. You can even, you know, even have the little scenic view here. And then to put your stuff away. Let's check out this little closet. Cute little closet here, you know, not too bad. Safe. And the TV. Not too shabby. Kind of cute. And that's all for that. And I believe that's a futon because that turns into a bed as well. So somebody can have a guest here, stay here. So cool. That's it. Perfect. Oh, aquí tienen aire también, ¿no? Sí. And of course, hot water and AC. Perfect. Caja fuerte. Caja fuerte. Sí, sí, sí. Perfect, perfect. Hay otro. Eso es todo, ¿no? She's going to show me another apartment. I don't know if it's going to be the same type of setup or... El mismo
dueño, sí.
Pero es más grande, más chiquito o lo mismo.
No, más grande.
Oh, es más
grande y se puede dividir en dos.
Okay. So we're going to see a better, bigger one. Wow. So all of these, a lot of them are Airbnbs in this building. So you can buy an apartment here and set it up to where when you're not here, you can put it online and obviously have it rented out. So that's the whole point. And this is a bigger apartment we're about to see. She's going to show me. The penthouse is not available because the penthouse just got emptied and it's dirty. So look at this one. Está muy bonito.
Sí, es muy bonito.
So this is
de ella, de la misma señora.
No
sé.
So check this one out.
Es completo.
¿Cuántas piezas?
Dos. O sea, y este se sella y queda solo habitación.
So this is
Este puede cerrarse y tiene todo, nevera y todo.
Oh, es como un mini hotel.
Ajá, sí.
So yeah, tiene su balcón.
Ajá, todo.
Yeah. Y también tiene su propia puerta también.
Sí, aparte, porque es que acá se cierra.
Ajá.
Esto se cierra independiente, con llaves.
Sí.
Yo cierro con llave y queda solo la habitación para dos personas.
Dos personas. Okay. So this is like a conjoined little mini apartment here. You can combine these two. Has its own exit, entrance, and then it combines with this one. Okay, ahora entiendo.
Sí.
And this is
Este apartamento es para 10 personas.
10
Cuando
personas.
se abre completo, 10.
Listo. Yeah, so it's for like 10 people. And you got this kind of like another bedroom here. Of course, every bedroom seems to have their own balcony. This has two of them. Not too bad. And bathroom with the glass door, shower. Really nice, actually. Okay, and then we got a bunch of beds here. We got a bunch of beds here. And the kitchen. This is nice. This is beautiful. Cute kitchen. What's in here? We got, this is the, what do you call it? The place where they put the mops and brooms and stuff. Kitchen, nice little fridge with the freezer. You know, so this is typical. And of course, they have more construction going on. That's supposed to be a mall out there. They're constructing a mall, so. All right. Looking good. TV and AC. Very nice. Y el baño, the bathroom for the guests.
Sí, tiene 3 baños.
Tres baños. Okay.
No.
Doesn't work. Okay. Perfecto. Me encanta. Gracias. Y ese es el último, ¿verdad?
Sí, porque ya piensa dos y no lo puedo mostrar hasta
Listo.
Bueno, hasta luego, un placer.
Un placer. Okay.
Gracias.
Con gusto. Gracias. So the tour is over, and I'm going to go back down to the reception area. I think the hotel. I mean, this is the elevator. The elevator is right next to this space here. And that's supposed to be a project coming up soon, right there in the bottom. So we shall see how that goes. It's kind of windy out. All right, let's go. She told me that most of the apartments here are Airbnbs. So a lot of people don't live here. They just rent out their apartments on Airbnb, and then when they want to come stay, they'll just block the dates. So that's always a possibility if that interests you. I mean, it is a beach town. The beach is accessible, things like that. So I'm over here at this apartment complex, this building here, as I sit here waiting for my Uber, I was thinking, I just saw like 2 apartments, and those 2 apartments were listed on Airbnb, and I know that somebody owns those apartments, probably Colombians. What I've noticed about the difference of Airbnbs maybe in the States and compared to Colombia. Colombia, this is with all due respect, obviously, they try to cram as many people in the Airbnbs as possible. Like, I just came down from seeing an Airbnb, and they had like 10 beds in a very small area. So that's not usually, I think that's my Airbnb, that's my, gracias, ciao. So, what's this guy, NG? Yeah, it's my Uber. My Uber got here. Buenas, ¿cómo está? Es 2718. So, as I was saying, I'm going back to my hotel, and just a very candid conversation about the Airbnbs I've noticed that Colombians set up for, I'm assuming other Colombians or other foreigners or whoever, but they like to cram, or they like to have a lot of beds, and I think that's because of the culture. They tend to have more extended family in Latin America, so they tend to bring the grandma, the grandpa still around, the kids, the grandkids, the cousins, the uncles. They tend to roll deep. So a lot of the Airbnbs in Colombia are going to be having a lot of beds, as opposed to maybe North America, Canada. They don't, it's a little different mentality where many people don't live with their extended family in the U.S. or even having any kids for that matter. So the family unit is very alive and well in Colombia. So they have to take that into consideration. So if you come to an Airbnb here and you see a bunch of beds, it's because of that. Exactly what I just showed you in the video I just took of those apartments. So that explains that. And Americans or maybe Europeans might find that weird, but that's just cultural. It's a cultural difference. Like, you go to Europe and everything is a lot smaller because Europe is very old and the streets are old and everything's small and the cars are small and the apartments are small. So you can't expect to have like these huge bedrooms and these huge Airbnbs, because those things were built way before Airbnbs were ever existing. So that was just a side note. And that was my tour of the apartments in Santa Marta, what you can expect to see here in Santa Marta. So if you guys like Colombia and Colombia as a whole and want to receive more content, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks, guys.